Welcome back. It is that time. Mike Eppel joins us now from his Skype studio, a.k.a. his basement. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. The facial hair is coming in.
Oh, it's coming in. My
way.
wife said, my goodness, you're going gray on on the beard. I'm like, yeah, I know. You don't have to mention it.
Okay, question for you. Would you consider the tinting? I'm not saying you have to.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it just for effect.
Okay.
Why not?
Come back tomorrow with a new look.
See if I can try. I can do that. Yeah.
Nice.
Good. Yeah. Good weekend. Watched a lot of golf, and now this morning we got the cleanup from the windstorm, and
it was wild. Yeah. It was a wild day. So we're gonna get. We'll cover you with the Masters.
Neighbor lost a willow tree actually.
Oh,
big 20-year-old willow went down, and I would have taken a picture, but it was already too dark.
Yeah,
it's still dark.
It is sad to see though some of the big trees fallen. Yep. That's for sure. Okay, so where do we begin? It's Monday morning, so let's take a look at those numbers.
Yeah, let's start with some optimism because so far the month of November, despite the records on the COVID-19 case counts, it's been a record breaker for the stock markets. And that, again, kind of defies logic to some extent. But the catalyst most recently has been all about the talk about vaccines. So the market looks, months in advance. So hopefully next spring we're looking at a much better scenario from the coronavirus pandemic. And we've got the S&P 500 at a record, the Russell 2000 small cap stocks on Wall Street at a record. The Dow is close to a record. Bay Street's been up 2 weeks in a row, and the TSX so far for November is up by more than 5%. The Dow's up almost 10%. So again, we've seen this time and time again this year, the disconnect between the financial markets and what's going on perhaps in the real economy. And yeah, things are closed again, for goodness sakes. I mean, headline theaters are shut down, restaurants, everything. It's just, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Depending on the region, there's different specifics, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about condo owners and insurance premiums.
Yeah, this is maybe another issue that will be the condo market, which has already seen a little bit of weakness here. From a pricing structure, sales, we've got a lot of condos currently up for sale. Rental rates have been coming down, and now insurance costs appear to be going up. It's more of an issue out west at this point, Melanie, with lowestrates.ca saying in Alberta and British Columbia, some condo owners are seeing their prices up by more than 10% year over year because some condos went up too quickly. The building materials and the fit and finish weren't great. The cost to fix certain things have gone up. So the insurance companies, and weather, let's face it, that's a big issue too. The insurance companies are adjusting their rates, and they're saying this could be coming to the Ontario market as well. Hasn't happened yet, but it's something to watch if, in fact, the trends for weather damage and, if things weren't built properly in the first place, things have to be retrofitted in these condos, and that is possibly an insurance claim.
Wow. Lastly for you, what were we doing? Oh, yes, we're talking Costco. Costco, what's the latest thing that you can potentially buy, at least in the U.S.?
In the U.S., private jet access, because everybody needs bulk private jet sales or flight availability. And this actually makes some sense because right now, if you are looking to travel perhaps for business, and of course Costco has a very large business clientele, business memberships, so you want to avoid airports as much as possible. You want to avoid mainline air carriers. You use a private jet. The starting price is $18,000 US for a one-year membership on this third party called Wheels Up. So it does make a little bit of sense. So, you get your 5-liter jug of mayonnaise and your toilet paper and your
tub of butter,
paper towels, throw them in the private jet, and off you go.
Oh, wow. Okay, yet another thing. I worked at Costco for one day, and then I quit.
One day?
It's a very long story. I cried. It's a long story. I'll tell you another time.
You're on your feet for 8 hours straight up, right?
Yeah. It was a weird gig. It was a weird gig. All right. Have a great day, Mike.
Tales for another day. Thank you.